Hey everybody, welcome to Jesus Rants. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of having good friends, good fellowship with other Christians. Okay, the Bible talks about living life with your Christian brothers and sisters, and that's so important in today's age. And I think it's something that is taken a little bit lightly. Okay, and I mean Christian men need really good Christian men friends. Okay, and the same for women. Not that we can't have opposite sex friendships, and you will have those, but the ones you really need to be close to are the same sex, because they're the ones that can truly help you in certain times. They can relate to you more, and it also helps take away some of that danger of of the attraction, because that happens so often when people are helping each other out. It starts out friendly, and that's how a lot of affairs happen and stuff like that. So if you're a man, don't go ask, don't try to help a woman in need. A woman who's going through tough times with her spouse or her boyfriend or something like that. And don't do that. Okay, send a woman to do that. Okay, that you're just putting both of yourself in danger. And the same thing for a woman. Don't jump in there to help a man. Let a man help him. Send a good Christian guy to help him. Don't do it yourself. It's just dangerous for both of you. But the reason I really am harping on it's so important to have good Christian friends, it is because a lot of us, we're sinners. I mean, not a lot of us are sinners. We're all sinners, but a lot of us will keep all that stuff inside, okay, and we won't share that with other people. So we have a lot of shame and guilt built up inside. Okay, and I was listening to a sermon, and it was talking about how he thinks shame and guilt are two separate things, and he made really good points. Shame is kind of how you feel about yourself, and guilt has to do with like the actual law. You're actually guilty. You could be shameful for something you did, but you didn't break any laws. You're not really guilty of anything. So I can see how that works. Okay, so if you're a Christian, if you're in Jesus, if Jesus runs your life, you believe in him and you repented from your sins, turned away from your sins, and you're facing Jesus now, then you have no guilt. It's taken away from you. You don't have to worry about that no more. Jesus paid for that on the cross a long time ago, so that you don't have any guilt. You are free from that. But shame is something that you have to deal with yourself. But if you share that with people, if you give that to people, if you let your friends know, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, this is what I'm dealing with, if you're open about it, if you're open with your friends, I'm not saying go tell the world, I'm one of those people that just share everything with everybody, and it kind of upsets my wife a little bit in some cases. But that's who I am. I'm not shameful. I was watching this video about this lady. She was talking, I'm not shameful about my abortion. God told me not to be. So I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, and I thought that was an awesome video. And if I can meet that lady, I want to meet you. You're awesome. You're an inspiration to me. I'll try to put a link to her video on here. It was amazing. But she's not shameful because she talks about it all the time. She shows, I am not shameful of this. God said I don't have to be. I'm forgiven. It doesn't, it's over with. God paid the price. If you're going to be shameful, and I feel like you're kind of spitting, on Jesus all over again. It's like saying that he didn't do enough. No, he's enough. He's always enough. Okay, so find those friends. My wife's best friend got married, and her husband, he doesn't really have very many married friends. And so I wanted to tell him, man, don't go ask one of your single friends for advice on your marriage. They have no idea what they're talking about. None. No clue. Ask me. I've only been married 2 years, but I got a little bit more than they got. And if I don't have the answer, I'm gonna ask someone who's been married 20 years or 40 years. And we'll try to find the right answer. Just, we can help you, but ask someone who can really help. Don't go ask someone that's gonna make you feel better. Okay? Some of the best advice you can get is the one that tells you that you messed up, that you're wrong. Okay? So don't be afraid of that. Okay, ask for help. Get friends around you that will truly help you, and that truly love you, and that truly want what's best for you. Okay, like I said, remember, keep it same sex. That way you don't open yourself up to more temptation. But be open with these people. share these things with them so that they can help you, so that you no longer have that shame built up. You don't have any shame because you put it out there. I'm not shameful. Here it is. Here is my brokenness. God says He's going to take me as I am, so I'm not scared of you because God's taken me. Don't be shameful. Let it out. Share with these people. And like I said, don't be afraid of the advice. And if someone comes to you, tell them how you really feel about it. You don't always need to spare their feelings. I'm not saying be completely rude, but you need to be honest with them. They came to you for help. So enabling them or just giving them empty words, that's not going to help. All right, so be honest with these people because they're being honest with you, and that's how you guys grow together. That's iron sharpens iron. That's not a very pleasant thing. If you've ever seen it done, you could YouTube it, look it up. It's crazy. It's a lot of beating and hammering and fire, and it's not something that's light. You know, that's not the way God has ever worked. Okay, it might hurt a little bit, but you free yourself from guilt, you free yourself from shame, and it's such an awesome feeling. It really is. So if you're having these problems, if you're having any problems, just I'd love to pray for you. I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to help you with it. If you're a female, look for other females, or I could try to hook you up to talk to my wife. She's amazing to talk to. And I just love to help you. I can invite you to Man Church, or I can invite you to the women's studies at our church. We go to the Oasis in Hanford, and if I just try to help you with whatever I can. If you have other people you can go to them. Okay, let it out. Don't be shameful. All right, that's all I have for today. I love you guys. Subscribe and share, and pray every day. Love you guys.